Good afternoon, everyone. We're here today, both Sid and I, EAS Entertainment Group. We're here with one of our artists, ReNaaz. ReNaaz has a hot single coming out, dropping soon, and we just want to talk with him briefly about that single. The first thing we'd like to find out from you, ReNaaz, is how did you even come about? What was your inspiration for this single?
Well, I've been doing this for a long time, in the art and, you know, um, as I tell people all the time, I'm kind of a mixed bag, culturally, there's, different elements to what I bring and, hip hop, soul and reggae, is mainly the different aspects to my style. And throughout my career, I've gone by different aliases that kind of spoke to those different pieces. But I know in 2024, it's easier for people to connect with you if you have one central thing that they can, tap into, And so, the first name I ever go by as an artist was ReNaaz, And so,
Okay.
after thinking about that, and also talking with you all in terms of, our plans for marketing and growth in this new era, I just wanted to create a simple way for people to understand what they're getting, and what they're receiving from the art. And then by this one name, ReNaaz, the single one name, it was inspired from that. And then of course, the chorus and everything, it really draws you into that concept so people can understand, what comes along with the warrior, what comes along with the healer, what comes along with the teacher. And that's all of me. So this point, when the single drop, you all will be able to connect with the one name that speaks to all of that. You won't have to look for 20 different names to try to find me anymore. So yeah, this is the first step. We're gonna run with it. Yeah.
Amazing. So are you saying this is something along the line of rebranding?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a rebranding. Like I said, I've been doing this for quite a while. And so um this is actually the initiative that we are pushing forward with for the rebranding situation.
When you say quite a while, what do you mean by quite a while? How long? Approximately.
I I've been doing music professionally about 25 years. About 25 years, 30 years total, but I would say professionally, like, actually touring, performing, getting paid in different venues, those kinds of things. I've had, different labels who have come my way as a result of that. And so I've been pushing for a long time, I've done a lot of things, but I just want to give, this current demographic and era a chance to catch up to what I've been doing by giving them something new that really draws them into what's happening now.
Okay.
Okay. Wonderful. So over these 25 years, you've had how many would you say different names
Uh,
approximately?
whew, um, I would say officially on record about seven.
Okay, okay.
Unofficially,
Interesting.
I
Off the
got
market.
other ones out in the streets, but I try to, as officially on record where people have seen me release things or perform, about seven different names.
So off the record, we talk about way more than seven.
So, yeah, off the record, we talking about, I would say at least about 10 or 12 different aliases.
Okay.
So in this rebranding phase that you're in right now with
hmm
one name, that hot single you have coming, what would you like the people to look for?
you look for excitement, you look for, you know, the hook is definitely catchy, and I'm not saying that just because it's my song. We have an ear test group, and from different walks, different professional people. Of course, you all, as my management and entertainment company, are included in that. Um, and we are getting a good response around the hook. So you're definitely going to be joining with the hook. It's going to be a smash up beat. It definitely will keep you engaged, your head bobbing, and also look for the nuggets in the storyline. The whole song, in a sense, is look for bars. Definitely coming with bars. Definitely coming with hot melodies and harmonies, as is part of my brand. As someone who's not just a rapper but also a soul singer and a chanter. So you're gonna find that, but also you're gonna find the story. The whole song tells the story of everything we just talked about. How ReNaaz became ReNaaz, what comes along with everything that is embodied in ReNaaz as an artist and as a person, and it also gives you a backdrop to how I grew up. So yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
So what genre is that? What genre is that? One name.
Everything that I put out is considered what we call gumbo soul. So in other words, I do music that's soulful of all kinds, but the gumbo part has a mixture of different styles. The simplest way to grab a hold of most of what I do is it's either going to be hip hop, it's going to be soul, R&B, or reggae. Or sometimes you might get a mixture of all three. And sometimes you hear me on songs where I speak in my culture language. Other times you may hear me say a little something like this because I'm also born and raised in Washington, D.C., so I can code switch at will without even thinking about it. Or sometimes you might hear a little twang. It sounds a little bit like country talk. If you ever meet me, my personality is very much so Southern charm oriented because that's another part of my family heritage. All which, by the way, you're going to hear about in the song. So pay attention when you hear the song. So you're on here when I switch from a patois and I go from talking like this because I'm from DC, or sometimes you're going to hear me get a little bit more dig into my Southern drawl a bit, because it's literally all me authentically through and through.
Okay. All right. It's good. Now I know you had just completed your single that you're supposed to be releasing your single very soon. Won't you give us a taste of it? Just something real simple. Let everybody hear a little taste of it. Let's see what you got there.
All right. One name, fashion and purpose from the creator. It's one name, passionate work. We go berserk with one name, raised with a standard to drop the hammer. It's one name, one name, one name, passion and purpose from the creator. It's one name, passionate work. We go berserk with one name, raised with a standard to drop the hammer. It's one name, one name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Yeah,
love it. I love it. I love
get
it.
the bars yet. We're gonna wait for you to see the situation.
Okay. So I guess so you're supposed to be dropping it on the 1st of August the 1st and in the lovely city of New York City, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, and that's actually a great time because, throughout my career, I performed in New York quite a few times. I have a few folks that are gonna be coming out that I know that are up there. Got a couple of DJs also who are excited about the release that I let ear test. They're loving it. So I'm really excited about this release, y'all. It's going to be a smash up time. EAS, our beautiful entertainment company, have put together a awesome event. There's going to be, other artists from our label, from our team, featured, as well on the same night. And we got a couple of other folks I think are going to be swinging through, and it's gonna be in the village, which is even more dope because I've performed in the village before. So like I always get a good response from the village. So I'm looking forward to this show. It's gonna be great, and the release is gonna be great. It's gonna be a powerful time, and I'm excited for everyone to be able to witness such a epic moment.
Okay. Everybody be surprised to hear history in the makings.
Yes, sir. Indeed, indeed.
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is all good stuff, all good stuff. And we're just excited about August 1st. The Rose in New York, New York, in the village, as you said, ReNaaz. And thank you for Sid for putting this together.
Yeah.
Of course, with my support. Thank you for bringing us down as EAS is in DC, Maryland, Virginia, and New York. And so, ReNaaz, your song, we're really excited that it's coming forward on August 1st at 12 a.m. It will be dropping on all streaming platforms. And what
Yes,
is
yes,
the last thing you'd like to leave all people with?
You said what the last thing you want to leave us with, but I want you to lead us with. You're going to close the session out with one name.
Yes, I'm definitely going to close the session out with one name, you know. One name, passion and purpose from the creator. It's one name, passionate work. You go berserk with one name, raise with a standard to drop the hammer. It's one name, one name.
All right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. ReNaaz.